Coach Don and Coach Matthew here. Today we're going to show a single leg takedown using a dump finish. We'll show two basic entries. One that I really like because it's very simple and does not require me to go in low underneath him. What we're going to do, if we're both starting in a right leg forward stance, oftentimes this leg, I can go after it, I can attack this leg, but if I can close the distance here and make a step where I push into him at the same time, scooping this leg with my outside arm. When I push into him, remember to use your whole body. I'm not just pushing with my arm, I'm driving with a good stance, right? Because a good stance allows me to deliver power, it allows me to keep my balance, and it allows me to be mobile, which I need all three in this case, right? So I'm here, I could have left leg forward, right leg forward, doesn't matter really. I'm moving in, and I'm gonna just make a point of contact here, but my head comes in too, underneath to his chest, as I push and pick up the leg. All right, now from this entry, there are many ways we could then proceed to the ground. I'm just gonna show the dump finish. It's not necessarily always the preferred method to take someone down with that single leg, but it's often a good one. Okay, so I'm gonna do the same entry here. I do a little level change, get my head underneath him a little bit, my hips underneath, and I'm gonna drive forward, pick up the leg, all right? My grip is very important. So I have this hand in this position. My outside arm's here. This one's gonna meet it with my box grip or my gable grip. My head stays in close, okay? You'll get you'll see other variations of how to finish the single leg. This is a good one, my head's in close, because it's gonna be harder for him to hit me, and it's harder for him to stuff my head down. It's also harder for him to choke me, because my head's in tight here, okay? He still might, like, you might go, wait a minute, in a street fight, he could just start punching me here. Yeah, he will, but he has limited power from here, and I'm not gonna stay here long, okay? All right, so when I do, I'm gonna show without a partner at the moment. Once I pick up that leg, I'll be in this position. My head's up, my back's straight, my knees are bent, and my feet are apart. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna move in a circle. My feet are gonna move like this. At the same time, I'm gonna do a bit of a squat. And what that does is it's gonna put a lot of weight on the one foot that's on the ground and make it harder for him to hop, and he'll lose his balance. Because in order for him to keep his balance, he's gonna have to hop as I turn him. My head stays in close through most of the takedown, acts as a third hand to steer his upper body, because I want to tip his upper body over this leg here, okay? So all takedowns, I'm creating kazushi, right? I'm creating an off balance. So we're here, boom, I push, I pick up the leg. From here, I make my gable grip. And then now you watch, I'm gonna move in that circle, I'm gonna steer him with my head as I squat. We're here, I stay on my feet, I pass his guard, and then we could repeat the drill. So one more time from a slightly different angle. We'll be here, so we're in close. A little level change, I push, pick up the leg. Gable grip, my head's in tight. I'm gonna move in my circle and squat. And then pass. You guys, important in most of our takedowns, I don't want to go down with my partner. I want to be able to stay on my feet and then choose if I go to the ground or not. Right, so that's a basic single leg entry to the dump finish. In part two, which I'll make a separate video, I'm going to show, Coach Matthew and I will show a sweep single where we make a level change to one of the legs and then pick it up and go from there.